I saw today that it has become official that the Utah Hockey Club will be called the Utah Mammoth.
Yeah, they did a nice job. The logos are pretty cool. Uniforms are slick. They did a nice video. It was a terribly kept secret.
Yeah. Well, they leaked it.
Well, and they've known for months.
But didn't the fans name it?
Yeah, they did a big fan vote. Well, originally they were going to be the Yeti, and then the Yeti coolers said nope.
Yeah.
And then they did a fan vote, and the Mammoth has been known for about, I don't know, at least 6 months that it's going to be the Mammoth.
You know, when you're the Yeti cooler,
yeah,
I would look at it the other way. Couldn't you lean into that? A nice sponsorship and like what is wrong with people constantly saying Yeti, right? Like that's good for you residually, is it not? Why would they be so upset that the team would be called their name?
I don't know. But they
like it'd be like the Portland Sukes, and
well,
you sue them? No,
the hockey club tried to work with Yeti, and they even tried to come up with some sort of financial deal, like a licensing thing to use it because they really wanted to be the Yeti, and they said they couldn't figure it out. So then it went to like Wasatch, Outlaws, and Mammoth, and they said the Mammoth was the overwhelming favorite. And mammoths have been, like, if you go to like the history museum there, mammoth used to be all over the state of Utah, and so they have
well, I tell you
sense.
what, the Yeti, that is cool.
Yeah.
And I see why they chose that.
Yeah.
Mammoth, also cool,
Yeah.
not as cool as Yeti.
Yeah.
I will say too, I'll corkscrew this in here because
Tusks up, by the way.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Does anybody like that's a major mistake to me.
You don't like that?
Well,
tusks up?
Yeah, it's too hard to say.
Oh.
Like tusks.
Yeah, I guess that
like
is
why did you do it that way? Why not tusk up?
Tusk up.
Or something completely different.
You can't have one tusk up and one down. That'd be awkward. There's tusks.
No, but tusk up means like
man up, tusk up.
I don't know. I think tusks up is clunky and hard to say, and I don't understand why they would approve that. Like there are so many people that sit in rooms and make these decisions. Like these are very important high-dollar decisions.
Yeah.
I'm always amazed at how many of them have glaring holes like that. No one brought that up in the Tusks Up meeting.
Yeah, Tusks Up. I didn't think about that, but now that I say it,
it's hard.
Yeah.
Why?
Red leather, yellow leather. The Human Torch
Why?
was denied a bank loan.
And why all the ups? Guns up,
Yeah.
tusks up,
Yeah.
weens up. Can we get more creative?
Yeah, you got to be up. Can't be down. Horns down. Yeah, I don't know. Tusks forward, maybe.
Tusks erect.
I like erect the tusk. Have you seen did you see the video?
No.
The little video they did was really cool.
Well, I like their colors. They're black, white, black, white, and light blue.
Yeah, they did glacier white, or was it glacier blue, snow white, and black rock? Because you have to name all the colors.
They are also the 11th major U.S. sports franchise whose team name does not end in S.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you name the 10?
Oh.
Off the top of your head.
Oh God.
Miami Heat.
Yeah,
that's
the
one.
Heat.
Jazz.
That's 2.
Look at Big Will go.
There's no NFL teams. I'll tell you that. It's baseball, basketball, and hockey.
I'm trying to think.
Both Sox.
Wild.
Both Sox, Red Sox, White Sox. Yeah,
Minnesota
the
Wild.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who else would be there.
You got two more in basketball.
2 more.
And the rest are hockey.
Blazers, Clippers.
No, that's wrong.
No, I'm just kind of rumbling through.
Trying to think of teams that end in like a weird
Yeah, like I have a stupid name.
we already said Heat, right?
Yeah, you already said Heat.
Jazz, Heat, Red Sox, White Sox, Mammoth. You've got the Thunder.
Oh, there you go.
You've got the Magic. You have the Kraken.
Oh. Yeah.
We should have got that.
You have the Wild.
I already got that.
You have the Avalanche. And you have the Lightning.
Look, I'll say of the recent expansion teams or renaming teams, I think the Mammoth is pretty good. I thought the Kraken, they did a really nice job with the Kraken. The Kraken works. And I think the Mammoth works.
Well, I think, look, if you at this stage of the game get a pro sports franchise in your city, you better do something cool with it. I think, in other words, I think that we're in the era where the understanding is
You can't be the
You
Cubs or the
cannot-
Bears, the Wildcats.
No, you're not going to create like the traditional, the history.
No.
You have to do something. Your brand has to be
Yeah.
spot on
Unless you-
because of merch
Yeah.
and like it's a big deal. You got to get it right.
Well, like the Timbers did it though, because that was a throwback, right? I mean, so they you could do that.
Could you argue that the Timbers, no matter what they were named or what their kit looked like, would be super popular? No matter, I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like
we were going to support
they
it. But
hit a home run.
the
with
fact that they did it because the old Portland Timbers, and you got the
Yeah.
the history of it. Like if we got a baseball team and you named it the Portland Mavericks, it would work.
that would work. Yeah,
It would work.
Yeah.
Even though that's
no,
not
that's true. Yeah,
that would work because you're paying
That's a good
homage
point.
to it, or the Beavers or something like that. That we had the Rosebuds, whatever you did. Like when you do the connection to the city, that works. But I'm with you. Most of the time you come up now, you got to do something a little unique.
Do something cool, man.
Kraken and Mammoth and all that. Like the
What
Yeti
is
would have been.
Colorado Rockies?
I wanted to bring up the WNBA thing because the Tusks Up thing is so weird to me that nobody figured out that's maybe there's better.
Tusks
but-
up for Harambe.
Whatever.
I'm gonna do instead. I'm doing that now. Tusks up for Harambe. Tusks. Tusk me, baby.
We had a thing here. Who sits in these rooms? We had a thing today where we were gonna play the Liberty and Sabrina are gonna come play in Eugene.
Yeah, they're doing this now, like they did with Caitlin Clark and they did with like Angel Reese. They're taking the WNBA stars and they're bringing them to their college towns.
Yeah, it's very smart.
Yeah, growing the game.
and they're gonna love that down there. And
Mhm.
Sabrina's gonna play in Eugene again, and we were gonna air the game.
Yeah.
But
They said no
yeah, the WNBA said, well, it has to be blacked out in Portland,
because we are going to have,
a franchise.
even though
We don't even have a name for our franchise.
no, but
It's
that's
like,
the
who makes these? Like, seriously, dude,
Yeah.
somebody can't have some common sense over there and go, hey, it might be a good thing that the WNBA is on the major station in Portland. That might be good for our product. No, we've got a black. Like, come on, man.
knocked it out. For
God.
fear that we're not going to fill Matthew Knight Arena, dude, that thing is gonna be packed for that.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So anyway, I
we
thought of that,
We tried to bring you that game,
and we can't.
and we cannot.
So don't complain to us about it. Complain
Yes.
to Dusty about everything else. So anyway, that's what reminded me of the Tusks Up thing. Like,
well, getting a team, one of the coolest things is name. It's like when you get a pet. That's why it bothers me when people get a pet and they're lazy about it. Come up with something cool. Naming something, it's like having a kid.
well, maybe it's cool to them, or it's named after someone.
You gotta take it seriously.
Well, I think they do. It's just that just because you don't like it doesn't mean now a team name is a little different. Like, because that represents the whole community.
Yes.
That for a person and a pet, it's a little different. It's just it's
Like,
their
when you-
little dog.
I'm sorry, when you name your dog Spot, I mean, my God.
I don't know a dog named Spot.
Oreo, because it's black and white and we name it Oreo. It's just,
God, you're so judgy.
don't let your kid name
How about you shut the
come
hell
up
up?
with something good.
Aren't you
Molly.
not supposed to be a hater today? Isn't that the whole thing?
No, it's the American grump out,
Yeah, you're being
and
grumpy.
he's being very grumpy.
Oh,
That's what
that's
I'm saying.